sorry if I sound like a demon. I usually don't sound this scary. Promise you.
Give us 1 second to get situated here, and then we can get started.
I've been sick for
No,
quite a while.
it locks me.
Same.
Please help. Nothing for I'm gonna die right now.
Daulton, if you're going to die, don't run.
What?
If you're going to die, don't run for this position, so you'll have to go to another election.
I'm gonna be like a good like 50 though, in like 5 minutes over here.
All right, Dalton, same deal. I'm going to knock when you have 15 seconds left, right? And whenever you're ready.
Alright, so my name is Daulton Beck, for those of you who don't know me. And I'm currently running for this position because I feel like that I would be a great fit for this. Considering my experience in Model UN, I've been highly involved in Model UN since my high school years, planning those conferences with my high school and going away all up and down the California coast. As you know, that's where I'm from. And here in my collegiate Model UN career, I've gone on a bunch of away conferences, including Barmun, NYU Monk, Up Monk a few times, and I think I am pretty confident at planning and coordinating, which I would obviously use those skills to plan and coordinate all of those conferences, considering I would be really great in that experience of being a head del before and being a USG for a crisis before. And I feel like what I bring to the table for my whole vision for this, if I am elected as a person on the e-board, is I would bring that honesty in which I would kind of keep everyone in check, and I'm that balance over there that would make that right decision for whoever's going to be going on these conferences, considering their history in the club, because that is very important to know that you can take that responsibility if you are chosen as a head delegate or as a delegate to go on these, that I know that you're going to uphold all of those values. And I feel like with my own personality, I can be kind of like, I don't know, hard with that, because you expect that of me, to uphold your values and your tradition, not your traditions, but your values in being nice and being friendly and being respectful, professional, and that's what I would expect of you. So if you were to elect me, my one vision for these away conferences is obviously we have all these conferences for this semester done. But I want to continue actually what we've been doing for several years now, which is VIX and ANMUN. Even though that is a time crunch, as mentioned before, I feel like that is very important, and those are very, very, I want to say popular conferences that everyone likes to and everyone has a lot of fun at. And last year, people really liked ANMUN, and it was actually a lot of positive feedback about the committees that they really upped their game. And I feel like we should continue our support for that, and maybe with our continued support, we can continue that with Punk and add some more schools, because those are definitely a good lifeline for us. And in addition to that, for the 6th conference, instead of going to Chomun, because yes, I have heard that people don't really feel like they're comfortable there because it is a very aggressive environment, which I'm all for an aggressive environment. You all know, some of you may know that I could be a shark in committee, and that's what you're gonna have to deal with there. And I wanna go to 5 College Month, which is actually in Boston.
All right, that actually elapsed our time. Thank you, Dalton. We will edit that out. Do not worry.
Thank you.
All right, Q&A.
Don't make me look good. Kelly.
What drew you to 5 College Mun as something that we might consider going to?
What drew me to that is people love Barmun. People love going to Boston. And yeah, it is 20 minutes outside, but it's going to Massachusetts again that people seem to really enjoy that car ride together. And 5 College Mun is essentially literally 5 colleges, which is Mount Holyoke, Smith College, University of Massachusetts at Amherst, and something like that, all in a coalition on the Mount Holyoke campus, where they host a plethora of, I'm pretty sure it's mostly crisis with some GA, so it would be a really good chance to give those people who like crisis to go to crisis, or those people who prefer GAs to go to GAs, and it's a really good option for us, considering it's at the right time, not right before finals, but it's a good spacing between finals and between the other conferences. almost going to be like an oasis, which is why I would like to go to 5 college months. And
How will you seek out feedback both for conferences and for yourself as VPAC? How will you seek out feedback and then respond to it?
how would I seek feedback is after the conference, I would host another meeting like we would, like a logistical meeting kind of afterwards, which would get everyone in the same room to kind of talk about what they liked and didn't like and what their own visions for it, what their own qualms with it, or what they really liked about it. And how I would respond to that is, if there was a problem that arose like during the conference, I'm always on my phone. I will always be there to answer any of those questions. I'm pretty open, where I can set up those one-on-one meetings if they didn't feel comfortable speaking in that coming back logistics meeting.
Alright, you have 30 seconds left, roughly.
Emma.
You mentioned like the competitiveness of Tremont as a negative. Do you see a future for Penn State as being a competitive team?
I do see us as being competitive because I know that we're all up to that scale and we all can definitely compete with them. It's just that knowing it's kind of the same environment as Upmonk, is we would all like that, but just considering old feedback, people didn't really have fun. So I don't want to stunt like the competitiveness in a way to have them go in thinking that they may not even win anything. So I'd like to give all the delegates as much of a chance to achieve what they want to in a committee without feeling overwhelmed.
We have time for one more question.
Yes.
Fine, if we're
Sorry,
not going
I
to
didn't hear
integral.
Pardon?
Okay. What do you
Oh,
look for?
apologies.
What's your name?
Riley.
Riley.
If you were any part of a bicycle,
Oh,
which part would you be and why?
If you were any part of a bicycle, what would it be and why?
I think I also changed my answer for this. I would be the seat, because even if it all falls apart, I'm still gonna be there to support you, no matter what, in every situation.
Alright, thank you, Daulton.
Here.
On the last
When it fell over, mine stopped recording again.
Okay.